I'm really glad you could join me. My name is Sayed Safdar Shah. I have got about 20 years of professional experience. I am a student of computer science. I have still learning, but I have got bachelor in computer engineering degree, MS in computer engineering. Also got admission in doctorate level. I am passionate about teaching programming as well, and in this live lecture, we are going to explore Python basics, how to write your first program, understand variables, and work with some data types. This class is especially helpful for beginners. So don't worry if you are new to coding, you will be able to follow step by step, hopefully. So feel free to drop your question in chat anytime. I will try to answer you as many as possible during or after the lecture. All right, let's get started with Python and see how powerful and fun it can be. We will be following W3schools.com. It's the easy written tutorial online. It's also very easy to understand, dear students. This is a digital platform, BITS Bukhari Information System, where we are going to deliver these lectures in English. We will be following online editor as well of this W3school.com. So let's start Python tutorial. Learn Python. Python, we will read it out first and then we'll explain these terms to you one by one because there are the students, there are learner who has no basic programming idea. So we will try to engage them as well. And if you know programming language earlier, then it will be great for you to learn more things in Python. So Python is a popular programming language, no doubt in it, because in today world is going toward artificial intelligence and uh, something machine learning and so on and data science. So Python is a very important language to learn to grow in your field as well. Python can be used on a server to create web applications. Yes, you can create your web application in Python. Actually, we will be following Python tutorial and a very easy return. It's online available w3school.com. So learning, we will learn by examples. Here in this tutorial, the examples there are very easy examples. You will cope with those and hopefully you will get into it and as we go on and you will understand this Python language. With our try it yourself editor, you can edit Python code and view the result. That's it. If you want to run any program, okay, you will have try it yourself. It's written here in green color, and you will click it, and you will go into editor of w3school.com, and we'll see that. Let's start our program. It's a very fun and easy way. So let's try it yourself. Here we go. That's it. It's an online editor, and you are learning as a very wonderful language and easy to learn language, Python, the most popular language nowadays. Print hello world, here it is. If you write hello world, print hello world and run it, and our result will be hello world. You can write many things as we go on, but this is the way we will work on it. This is the editor, this is online editor. We are interpreter compilers are there. So we will run it and the compiler will show it the result. Okay, dear student. Achha. Yes, click on try it yourself. Okay, Python file handling, and we will cover file handling and then databases. And most important thing is the Python exercise. It's a very easy written exercise for Python at the end of the every topic. So we will address those answers, and these will be assignment for you, and you can do it at your home whenever. If you grasp the concepts, then it's very easy. You will do those exercises. Okay. What is correct way to declare a Python variable? Here it is. Four options are there. Where x is equal to 5, and then hashtag x is equal to 5, and dollar sign x is equal to 5, and x is equal to 5. And very easy, x is equal to 5. You will learn in future about variables, but here we are going to submit it because this is an introductory lecture, and don't worry about that. If you don't know what is variable, what is this, and what is answer, but we are showing you the way we will progress and way we will go ahead. This is a way to go ahead at the end of the every topic there will be exercise, and there will be few questions to address. If you have got the concept like this one, true or false, x is down, x is down, who can declare true or false? You can declare strings variable with single double quotes. Yes, it's true. Except for John is the same x is John. True. So similarly, we can move ahead. True or false, variable names are not case sensitive. No, false. X a is equal to 5 is the same as a is equal to 5. No, capital Samaj are two different variables in Python. So when we submit it, it will be okay. And we move ahead. Next question. Here it is, select the correct, function. Select the correct function to print the data type of variable. Okay, type of function will print it. Type of my variable. Okay, here type of where of my variable. Okay, no, not right. We will try it again. If there is something error, so sorry, where of type of, no, it's wrong. So I am going to, because we are going to correct function for print, that is it. I am checking how to proceed, whether it's right, is wrong. No, here it is. That's it. Okay, if you don't click the correct answer, it will say red. It's wrong. Okay, it will be not right for us. If we have got the concepts clear, then it's very easy to answer those questions. So here it is. We have coming across at the end of this, uh, page exercise, and you got it. How we will go ahead, and these are topics. I'm going to show you. Let's try it. Here it is. This is home, and then we will follow this completely. Python intro, Python gets started, Python syntax, Python comments, variable data types, and so on. We will move ahead. Here it is, Python classes objective, move on. Here, Python virtual environment, and then we will see file handling as well, up to Python delete files. Hopefully here we will complete our basics learning, and if time permits and you will be willing, then we will move ahead for Python modules, and we will introduce them. You can have machine learning, and all the advanced topic are in Python, very important language. This is structured query language, and MongoDB, and so on. This is very easy written, tutorial. It's the most popular, and you can excel uh, in the field of programming if you follow this tutorial. And this is our main purpose, to explain this tutorial, and to elaborate those terms which are not easy for you, and this is for beginner basics. So let's start for introduction, because this is a introductory lecture. So it's Python introduction. What is Python? Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum and is an engineer. That's good. Uh, no doubt on it. It's the most popular language in the world, programming language. Sorry to say, there are many natural languages like English and Arabic and so on. But for programming language, there are hundreds of languages like Java, C++, JavaScript, but this is Python, it's the most popular and very easy to, learn. Why we call it very easy to learn? Because the syntax is similar to just like English, very, very easy. And if you grasp those concepts, you will get it. Its syntax is very easy. No, there are two main terms you can't understand. One is syntax when we're talking about the programming, and syntax of the programming language, and one is semantics. Syntax mean how we structure, how we write the program. Okay, every language has different structure, and to follow. Like Python, if we print off function we just saw, but in when we go into C++, it will print any string or variable through cout command, and similarly Java will system dot println dot out dot println, uh, and console concept will use that in JavaScript. So these all are totally different, and this is but our purpose is to get the program, okay, in a very easy way. So if we want to, for example, want to uh, get correct answer for some operation mean operators, plus, addition, and subtraction. So our purpose is to make a calculator, for example. All the answers will be same. That is semantics, meaning of the program, but syntax will be different because every language has different syntax, has have different, you know syntax to understand. It's a really easy, that very important to have a grasp and become, expert in one language, and it's very easy up to you then to proceed further, and you will get many more, you know languages grasped if you have grip in one language. So it is used for web development, server side, software development, mathematics, and system scripting. These are the very important things where this language will be used. And similarly, in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science is a very important, language to learn. What can Python do? Python can be used as a server to create web applications. That's good. Python can be used alongside software to create workflows. That's good. Python can connect to database system. It can also read and modify files. Database system, just like in Mac access, a structured query in SQL, it can be connected to that, and we can read it and also modify, make changes into it. Python can be used to handle big data and perform complex messages. That's here it is. Big data mean a large data. There are many organizations in the world in health. For example, there is huge data, and it can cope it, handle it, and similarly complex, mathematical equations are there, mathematical, complexity is there. It can handle in a very easy way. Python can be used for rapid prototyping. Okay, so if we are going to make some product from prototyping blueprint, and it's very this is the language to production ready software development. So it's a very, very important language for it. Why Python? Python works on different platforms. That's it. Uh, there are many platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi. These are the operating systems, and Python is equally fit for every platform. Python is a simple syntax similar to the English language. That's it. Very good. Python has syntax that allows developers to write programs with fewer lines than some other programming language. So it's beauty that we can write it in a short way. Like I'm going to explain you. In C++, if you are going to declare a variable, assign a value to a variable, for example, x. So first you will have to declare it int, and x. Then you will assign a value to x is equal to 5. It will cover many, space, few more spaces, few more lines to declare a variable. But in Python, directly x is equal to 3. It's by default, it will consider it a integer. Python runs on an interpreted system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it's written. This means that prototyping can be very quick. Okay, What is interpreting system? Meaning that code can be executed as written. There are two terms in programming. Is one is interpreter, and another is compiler. Interpreter is uh, you know runs execute on line by line. Okay, when you write it. Okay, but the compiler convert a whole programming high level language into machine readable language. Computer can understand machine binary. Okay, 0 1. Python can be treated in a procedural way and objective way and a functional way. Okay, there are languages which have specific domain of procedural, objective, and functional, but here Python cover all these. It can be treated in a procedural way, in a procedure, adopt the procedure. It can be in class and objects. It can be a functional module. So it covers all these things. That's the versatility of this language. Good to know. The most recent major version of Python is Python 3, which we shall be using in this tutorial. Okay, in this tutorial, Python will be written in a text editor. Okay, we have already shown you the editor when we print our first program, Hello World. It is possible to write Python in integrated development environments such as Thorny, PyCharm, NetBeans, Eclipse, which are particularly useful when managing larger groups of Python files. You already used PyCharm is a very professional, IDE integrated digital environment which covers all the packages like debugger, interpreter, compiler, assembler, all these things. Okay. So similarly, in Eclipse, NetBeans are there. If you want to program at one environment, it's called IDE integrated digital environment. We call it. Python syntax compared to other programming languages. What is difference? Python was designed for readability and has some similarities to the English language with influence from mathematics. So simply, if you, I have already told you, this is a very easy written. It has a syntax which is written very easily, and we can read it out like very similar to English language. And it has got the influence from mathematics. That's why it's very good for the mathematician, statistician, data scientist. Python uses new lines to complete a command as opposed to other programming language which often use semicolon or parentheses. Okay. Now, when we talk about C++, Java, and many other languages, in C++, we use as a separator semicolon and parentheses are there to separate one line from to other, one block to other. But here, spaces are our lines are very important in Python. If we print one, execute one line, then other line will be other, syntax for execution. Python rules on indentation use white spaces to define scopes such as the scope of loops, functions, and classes. Other programming languages often use curly bracket for this purpose. Okay. Uh, Indentation mean something is a white spaces, tabs, and so on. These are the uh, uh, things are very important in Python, but not so important in other languages. Like in C++, we use loops, functions. We curly brackets are normally utilized. But in this case, in our cases, here we will use spaces to cover scope. Scope mean what is the limit of using any module, programming, variable, and so on. Here it is. Let's see it. Print hello world. We have already know that it's a one line concept. We are already familiar with it. We have reached at the end of this topic, the Python introduction. It's very important for learners. At the end of the few topics, there are the video summary from W3schools.com. You can click on it right here. All the previously we have introduced you all the topics here. It will show in a few minutes, and it's great for revision as well. You can go to it and learn from it as well. So here was introduction, then Python get started. So how to Okay, if you are on your PC, personal computer, then it's this topic is for you as well. If you are in front of PC, so okay, how to install the your Python. Many PCs and Macs will have Python already installed. That's great. It's a very popular language. I have already told you that, and there's no doubt in it. So many operating systems comes with Python already built in. Okay, to check if you have Python installed on Windows PC, search in the start bar for Python and run the following on the command line cmd.execute. Yeah, okay, command prompt is a very important, and I hope you are already all of you are familiar with it. Now, if you are going to see which version is there in your computer, so here Python double dash version space after space to check if you have Python is on Linux and Mac, and similarly this above for this one is for Windows and for command prompt, and this is for Linux or Mac. Open the command line on Mac, open and type and Python here. You will see the version. Similarly, type it here and you will get that. Okay, if you find that you do not have Python installed in your computer, then you can download it free from the following website. Here, the official website is python.org, www.python.org. Here, where you go, you can download the latest version, and here it is. Then you go to command prompt, check it, then automatically their version, its version will be shown to you. Python is an international, interpreted programming language. That's because when we write it, it will execute. This means that as developer, you write Python.py files in a text editor and then put those files into Python interpreter to be executed. Let's write your Python file called hello.py, which can be done in any text editor. Okay, if you have every application comes with text editors, notepads, and so on. If you write the program print hello world and save it to the hello.py, okay, and you have already installed Python. So simple as that. You save your file, open your command line, and navigate to directory where you save your file. Now, simply if you can use your command prompt, you can go and search hello.py, then output will be shown over there, hello world. Just like we are using here editor of W3schools, and you can do it your programming in your uh, uh, personal computer PC laptop as well. You have written and executed your first program, Python editor. We have an all-in Python editor where you can execute your own Python code and see the result. We have already seen this. This is what we use in the entire tutorial. We are following tutorial, so we will use its editor as well, online editor, to demonstrate different aspects of Python. Python version, to check the Python version editor, you can find it by importing the sys module. Okay. Okay, if we want to see the what is the Python version this editor is using, so we can import it. Okay, we can import libraries, we can import some module. Similarly, if we can import sys and sys version, it will show it. Here we go to the editor to see which version. Here it is 3.12.3, and this is the release time and so on. You can say main April 10, 2024. A timing is there from GCC. So we have in that 3.12.3 is the version of this editor. Your latest version is in python.org. Okay. The Python command line to test a short amount of code in Python. Sometimes it's quickest and easiest not to write the code in a file. This is made possible because Python can be run as a command line itself. Type the following on the Mac. Here it is. You can type it either Python or if it doesn't work, you can use Py as well. From there, you can write any Python code, including our hello world example from earlier in the tutorial. Here it is. You can directly go, okay, in command prompt write Python Py, and here will be environment. You can now directly, if you know this is the format. If it appears, then you can code it, your program, and directly in command prompt. Okay, if everything goes okay, then it will run and directly in it and will show the hello world result and nearby. Here it is. So whenever you are done in the Python command line, when uh, you read the you know end of the Python command line, you can simply type the following to quit the Python command line interface. Okay, here exit will be used in to come out from this environment of Python programming in command prompt. You will type only exit. That's it. So exercise we are going to do at, at the end of this topic now. What is the correct file extension for Python file? Here is Python. It is a correct answer. Here it is correct answer. So we are going to, for next question, we are going to see it and we are going to attempt it. And hopefully, this is now up to you to answer as well. What is the correct command line sentence for checking if Python is installed on your computer and also to check the Python version? That's it. I think Python, here is the version. In this way, you can check it. That's it. And another question. What is correct sector to exit the Python command line interface? When we are in command, command prompt, very easy, and we have learned at the end of this topic is exit. You press the, type exit, and you will come out from the Python command line interface. Here it is. So, dear learners, we have done it once again. Now we are moving for our next. We are going to see what is Python syntax. Here it is. Execute Python syntax. As we learned in the previous page, Python syntax can be executed by writing directly in the command line. You have learned already, or by creating a Python file on the server using a Py extension file and running it in the command line. We have seen two ways on your computer. You can do the programming. One way is to use command lines, and you can do it programming after Python or clicking Py, and the environment will be shown to write your program, and just like an above you can see in black window, in small window. And similarly, if you are going to do the programming in through Notepad, write the program in Notepad, save it to file something named .py, and then run it through in this way. Here it is. Go to that directory, see the user. For example, your name is something XYZ, where the Python is installed. Python. So run it out. Python. Suppose my file.py. It will be shown as a result hello world as well. And another option is like PyCharm if you install it, but that is for the professional people. You will become a professional as well if your base is weak in Python. So next is Python indentation. Indentation refers to spaces at the beginning of a code line. Okay. Uh, Spaces at the beginning of a code line is called indentation. Okay. Where another program language, indentation in code for readability only. The indentation in Python is very important. Okay. Like C++, the indentation is only to read the code complexity and easy way. But here, uh, it's very important for a scope purpose. Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code. Okay, let's try it. Here's the example. Here it is. If 5 greater than 2, parent 5 is greater than. Okay, if is a conditional operator, conditional. You will learn a lot about it. But here we can say if 5 greater than 2, is it true? 5 is it true? Is it greater and than 2? It's no doubt 5 is greater than 2. Okay, it's true, then it will print 5 is greater than 2. So here we have given only one space to it. Here it is. We will run it. Already we have seen its result 5 is greater than 2. But what will happen if we are going to omit this space? So think about it. We are going to run it. Dear students and learners, you will see some errors. Yes, that is it. Because Python indentation is very important for the scope. Because if condition is only met if print uh, is indented, okay, we give space to it, then it will 1, 2, 3 or something space. Then it will recognize that it is it will be printed. Otherwise, it will consider that there is no nothing in my scope. Okay, if well condition is true, but there will be nothing because print will be considered as a as if there is no code, and it will throw an exception or error as we have already seen it. Okay, so space is up to you, but at least one is mandatory. Two is external way. I think you can give two spaces uh, for F statement. If statement. Similarly, for loops, for block of codes you are running in in a block, sorry, function we will study later. Python will give you error if you skip that condition. Yes, we have already seen it. The number of spaces up to you as a programmer. The most common use is four, but it has to be at least one. Okay, four, and it's up to you, but there must be. Here it is. Uh, in first block of F5 greater than 2, 5 is greater than either 2 spaces, then 4 spaces are there. But normally, I think 2 are enough to run that, and we have already discussed about it, and I hope you got it right. So you have to use the same number of spaces and the same block code, otherwise Python will fail. Here it is. One another example is that why orientation is important in Python. Let's try it out. Here it is error because if 5 greater than 2, print here is the one space, and here at the if we see in the second print there are a lot of, more spaces, so it will throw an error. It's very easy. So we have to maintain it after if one space is mandatory, and you can give as many spaces to the your function you can give, but if you have block of commands, then in codes in the command following your first line, you will have same number of indentation, then it will be correct, otherwise it will throw an error. And I hope you have got my point. Here it is. Now it's okay. So it's a very important that we have a same number of indentation for block of codes for one condition or one for loop or for one condition like if. Okay, in Python variable category when you assign a variable. Here it is variables in Python. Actually 5, why is the hello world? So let's see. Here it is. Actually 5 is an integer data type. Okay, in C++, we will have to declare it index into for integer, and similarly for string str. Now, but in Python, there's no need of for it, and interpreter compiler will automatically understand that x5 has been assigned to x, and 5 is an integer. Similarly, y is equal to hello world. So hello world is string in double quotes. We can write it in single quote as well, and it will be considered as a string class. And previous one x5 is now x variable become as an integer class, and when we print x, print y, and it will show the result of 5 and hello world. That's great. I hope you got it. Python is no command for declaring a variable. You will also learn more about variable in Python variable chapter. Next, inshallah, we hopefully will elaborate it further. Python has commenting capability for purpose of the encode documentation. Okay, comments start with a hash, and Python will render the rest of the line as comment. Okay, important, very important thing. So at the end of this topic, here it is. This is a comment. Here, the compiler interpreter will ignore it when we start any line with a hashtag. This is considered as a comment. So this is a format for single line, and for multi-line we will discuss further. So print hello world is a function. So this is for readability by what is it? So this is a comment hello world. Okay, but it has ignored. This is a comment. Compiler has ignored this as you can see it. So this is a way of commenting anything, and you can comment anywhere. and it will ignore it from there. If we write after print hello world hash, then it will ignore that text as well, because the compiler or interpreter will understand it as a comment. So hopefully you have understand the concept of comment on a single line. So we have reached at the end of another topic. True or false identification in Python is for readability only. No, it is for scope. False. Next question we can address, and hopefully you will be also answering that question. Here it is. Insert the missing part of code below to output hello world. Very simple. It's a print. We are going to print it. Here it is. Print. Okay. I hope so. That's great. We have through print function we can print it. F5 complete the block code print. Yes, F5 is larger than 2. Okay. So we are going to do it. Print space for one. Print text. Yes. Okay. It's a capital. It's a very mandatory. Yes. Yes. Let's see. That's it. If we don't give space, then it will give an error. So we have completed this topic as well. We Python syntax. Okay, dear students, this was our introductory lecture, first lecture. I hope you have understood it. You can uh, give your feedback if you are newcomers, new learners to learners. So your feedback is very important. So we will be available for next lecture, inshallah, soon. Till then, bye.